Welcome to The Wire.
Welcome to The Wire.
We're The Wire. We're two guys running a fantasy show called The Wire. We got started late, week 6. But we're here and we're going to deliver some good players, good picks on who you guys should start, sit, who to pick up, who to drop. We got you guys.
We're going to start with some hot topics. Take it away, buddy.
So, in the last game against Tennessee, I'm sure everyone's seen Kyler Murray and Dermicado, everything that happened within that standpoint. Pretend I'm Dermicado. I'm running, I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating too early. There goes the football. And there goes his chances to ever start for that team again.
Goodbye, Ricardo. Michael Carter taking over.
He will be taking over for them. Joe Flacco got traded to the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, there's some very good upside to this. Joe Flacco, he's been around the league. And quite frankly, he's not a horrible quarterback. He fills in pretty nicely anywhere you put him over the last, 4 seasons.
Yeah, 3-4 years.
He's been on 4 different teams, and all of them he's done pretty good for him. I mean, he's not the best. He's 40 years old, but you're going to get what you get out of him.
You did great for the Colts last year.
And it's 2 guys named Joe. Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco, Phil Wright.
Phil
do
right
good.
in. You can still yell at Joe no matter what they
Exactly. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. They're on their knees praising the Lord. They're praising him to the sun and back.
Joe Flacco got traded, so Shedeur Sanders moving up to backup spot. Cleveland now.
Shedeur Sanders. If he can keep moving up the progressions and training and wait till that one bad game, Dylan Gabriel. Every quarterback has bad games. And he will most likely get a start. He's someone to keep an eye on, certainly. Now that he's moved up the depth chart.
Yeah.
Finally get his rise to stardom, possibly. Maybe he'll be a flop. Who knows?
On the Bucks, Mike Evans is coming back this week.
It is. That's going to make Egbuka, Chris Godwin, who just came back off an injury, and Mike Evans, who's coming back off an injury. No Bucky Irving, probably. He's questionable to play. I highly doubt he will be. But Rachaad White, he was playing 2 years ago whenever he was that workhorse that the Buccaneers needed him to be. Yeah, 49ers versus the Buccaneers. Supposed to be a shootout. The over-under on that is 48 points. And has Buccaneers winning -3, so it's going to be quite the shootout. But I project the Buccaneers are probably going to take the 49ers to hell.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that. I wouldn't say take them to hell.
They're going to take them.
They're gonna win, maybe.
I don't think it's going to be a shootout. I think Baker Mayfield, he's on the path for MVP season. The way he's been playing so far.
Baker's looking like a playoff quarterback this year for sure.
He was playoff caliber last year. He's Super Bowl caliber this year.
He's
I
doing
think he
good.
might win the whole thing.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far.
He could.
He could do it though.
Chiefs ain't looking good. Ravens, they ain't nothing without Lamar Jackson. Even Derrick Henry's falling off right now.
Yeah, Derrick Henry, his wagon has lost both of its wheels.
You never know with him. Anytime you ever trade him, he'll always come back.
You're still mad about that.
I am. CD is coming back. CD Lamb. What does this mean for the Dallas Cowboys? There was not a rookie, he played 1 year in the league already. His name was Ryan Floriney. Last game, and Sleeper, by the way, is the site I'm currently using to look at these projections. He put up 18.4 points PPR. But that was missing, some good weapons for the Cowboys though.
Yeah.
So it's really a 1 week wonder type thing. He could be good next week. He's very young, so they could try and progress him. 6'1", 200 pounds. He has a decent looking build, but definitely young. I would keep an eye on him. See how he progresses.
Yeah, I'd say maybe not pick him up this week, but at least keep an eye on him, see how he does this week, and if he does good again, then I would definitely suggest going for a pickup there.
Yeah, reiterating that point. So, there's been some rumors going on with the Saints as of late. Well, it's not the worst thing. I mean,
The Saints are the worst thing.
they don't have young talent, really. Chris Olave is about the best thing they got, him and Shaheed. And everyone else on that team, old talent, really, is all they have.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara, they got Mario Davis. They're talking about, possibly dismantling the team, trying to rebuild it back up, which that doesn't sound like a horrible idea for the Saints.
No, I agree. I mean, I think they should do that. Especially get some young guys in there for sure. They're kind of still going off the Sean Payton thing when he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping those guys in a rhythm, but the new coach just isn't doing it like he should be.
Yeah. With that, Kamara would probably be the first guy they try and get rid of. He's right there at the age where he's starting to regress a little bit. And they just signed him to this big contract last year. Because he was playing good, but this year he's not doing so well with Spencer Rattler at the quarterback position. If I had to guess where he had to go, I'd probably say he's looking at the Chargers, maybe the Chiefs. Then someone in the Chargers, most definitely. I mean, they lost their rookie, Omari Nanton, and Najee Harris. They lost two big guys for them. So definitely keep an eye on Kamara as well. If you have him in fantasy football, you're thinking about trading him, maybe wait more closer to that trade deadline to finally set what you think you're going to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Kyler Murray, he could potentially be hurt.
Boom! Did you see that?
No, I missed it.
Dude, Kyler Murray. He was lined up behind center, and I guess he wasn't ready. He was like looking around. I guess he thought he snapped the ball. It comes back, boom, right in the vine. He just starts staggering around. The football's on the ground. He's staggering around, tries to jump on it. Then they take him out of the game.
Dude thought he was playing Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm. They take him out of the game. I mean, he came back, so there's a chance he plays this week, but they're saying something was wrong with his foot. So I don't know.
He hurt his foot by getting hit in the face
That's
with
what
the
I'm
football.
saying. I wonder if he's just saying that out of embarrassment. So, sure, everyone's seen Cam Ward throw that beautiful little spiral that got picked off.
Threw it right to the defense.
And then he tried getting up with it, tried taking off, got clobbered by the Tennessee Titans offense. It fumbles again. Where does it go?
To the end zone.
It goes in the end zone. Tennessee recovers for a touchdown. And that's how they won their game.
That was actually a pretty good game to watch.
It was very interesting. I don't know about good. There was no real football skill.
No, but it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch. It was funny to watch.
It was very hilarious.
It was like watching. It was like if you took a college team and a high school team, and we're like, all right, you guys play against each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it reminded me of.
It's like the worst team in college versus the best high school team. Probably.
Yeah,
That's how that would go.
Absolutely. It's like if the Tar Heels football team played.
Bill Belichick would still be clapping. It don't matter where he's
Bill Belichick is
going.
funny.
He keep in the other girl.
Go argue with my girlfriend on the side. No, we can't have Bill Belichick playing against a high school team. He'll be trying to hit on the cheerleaders, man. Can't have that. Can't have that. No. Alright, moving on. Speaking of Bill, we're gonna go to the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots.
Drake May looked like Tom Brady.
Yeah, sorry, Bill.
In the second half, that is. Everyone sucked in the first half. I was watching the game, first half. I was like,
Drake May does look pretty good this year. How did all of that just come back around to Bill Belichick?
Bill and Bill.
Bills, the Patriots, Drake May, Tar Heel, Bill Belichick.
23-year-old girls.
Young women. You know, that was weirdly honest. That was oddly intertwined.
Anyways, the Buffalo Bills, first off, they always beat the Patriots. They haven't lost a home game since 2023.
Josh Allen is a dog.
Then Drake May, might I say, Tom Brady came out that motherfucker.
Whoa.
Came out there. He balled out in the second half. Drake May, Josh Allen. It's getting ready to be like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady in that division. We're gonna love it.
Moving on.
Players to look at. Do you really have to slur? Players to look at. So, Los Angeles Chargers no longer have Martin Hampton. They no longer have Najee Harris. They're both hurt. They won't stick Hampton on the IR for some godforsaken reason. So that way I can put him on my injured reserve in fantasy. That's not my issue. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. The real question is, who's going to get the start? Probably two people, and they're going to split carries. One of them probably going to be a little bit better than the other. The two people splitting carries is going to be Hassan Hoskins. They have two very confusing names. And Kamani Vidal. Now, they're going to split carries. That's a guarantee. One of them's probably going to be the running back. The other one's going to
If
be
they
the
don't
receiver.
split carries, you owe me $5.
Hmm?
If they don't split carries, you owe me $5.
I'm not gambling on if they're splitting carries.
You said guarantee.
Anyway, I mean, they'll use them both.
Yeah, for sure.
But Hassan Hoskins, I think, he's looked a little bit better. And he's probably going to get that extra edge over Vidal.
Yeah, I haven't really paid much attention to those two guys, so I'm not really sure. I don't really keep up with the Chargers much.
And I like the way Sleeper put it. It said, the next guy up. They're all getting injured. He's the next guy up.
Next thing you know, we're going to be pulling up practice squad.
Oh, yeah, I wonder who had to do that. Luckily for the practice squad player, Dermicado doesn't know how to hold on to the football until he gets into the end zone. He won't be seeing the field again.
The practice squad player, Michael Carter, coming up from the practice squad for the Cardinals, is going to be starting this week.
Mm-hmm. Dermicado, never seeing the field again.
Yeah, he got a little too excited. That's okay though. That's okay. He lost his spot.
Based off
Michael Carter, if you're struggling in a running back position, Michael Carter will be a good temporary fix.
That is, if he's available. Chances are, people have already probably got him. Out of Vidal and Hoskins, I'd pick up Hoskins. You can take your chances on Vidal if you really think he's going to be the guy, but our pick, Hoskins.
Joe Flacco going to Cincinnati.
He's finally, hey, all my Jamar Chase fantasy owners, I feel you right now. I got him too. 2 leagues. I have been praying for this day.
What are you talking about, man? Jake Browning was great.
Yeah, last year. But he
Joe
got bumped on the noggin a few times. Now he's
Yeah.
looking like Tua Tagovailoa.
To a turn of the Anyways, Joe Flacco's going to Cincinnati. If you need a quarterback, pick him up. I feel like he's going to do pretty good in Cincinnati.
Well, how could you not? He has 2 elite receivers. You got T. Higgins. He loves his tight ends for some reason too. Mike Gesicki. He's really good. He does great. And Jamar Chase. Tyquan Thornton, a rookie receiver for the Chiefs. He's been looking pretty good.
You looking good?
Even when Xavier Worthy came back, Hollywood Brown was still there. He still got catches.
Hollywood Brown has not been in.
He's been okay.
He's been okay. Not living up to the expectation everybody had for him this year, I think, though. Neither is Patrick Mahomes. The whole Chiefs lineup is low-key good buns this year.
Patrick Mahomes.
Shut up.
He's
Shut
number
up.
2 right
Shut
now,
up.
ranked in fantasy.
That doesn't
Guess who's
matter.
number 1? Dak Prescott.
You know, that's not fair because Dak Prescott will die when it comes to week 1 of the playoffs.
Okay, but where's Justin Fields at?
0-5.
Yeah, what playoffs are you getting into?
We'll get there. It's only week 6.
I don't think any team's going to go in 5 for the playoffs.
It's okay, man. We'll get there.
You would have to
got this.
win.
We got this. We can win the rest of the season. We got this.
You'd only be able to lose like 3 more games and then have a slight possibility.
That's okay. You know, we are also in the conference with the Bills. So,
Yeah, you're not getting in. Better luck next year. Anyways, we got sidetracked.
sure did.
Tyquan Thornton. You know how Andy Reid loves his rookie wide receivers? It feels like for the past 3 years, there's been that sleeper rookie for the Chiefs. First year was Rashee Rice. I knew about Rashee Rice. It would seem everyone that first year really knew nothing about Rashee Rice. You knew nothing about him. Remember when I told you?
Yeah, and you told me to pick him up, and it was a great
It
decision.
was a great decision.
Xavier Worthy.
Xavier Worthy, I knew he told you to pick him up. A lot of people knew about Xavier Worthy. I will say he was more known.
Yeah, he's only like the fastest man alive, but you know, it is what it is.
Tyquan Thornton, I had no idea about him.
I have no idea who this guy is. Never heard of him.
But he's been putting up solid points.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting more than Xavier Worthy. It almost looks like while Rashee Rice is away, maybe that's his fill-in guy. Maybe he's more of a slot player like Rashee Rice is.
Well, you know, they wouldn't be having this problem if, you know, Kansas City players could drive.
It's a Georgia, it's a bad thing for Georgia college players.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, guys. Don't drink and drive.
I don't think he was drinking and driving. Was he?
I think
I thought he was just like speed.
somebody was drinking and driving. Mason Taylor, rookie tight end for the New York Jets, baby. Anyways, he did not do great for about the first half of the season in fantasy wise. You know, he got really low single digit points. But week 4 he picked up pretty good, and then week 5 he did really great last week. If you're needing a tight end, right now it's kind of 50-50, but he has been picking up. He's a rookie. I think he'll be a good pickup this week.
I mean, he's 6'5", 251 pounds. He came out of LSU, and LSU is typically a good college.
Yeah.
Although I will say, if you do decide you want to pick him up, I would wait till about week 7 to start him. They're playing the Denver Broncos, and I'm not starting Garrett Wilson this week. Patrick Surtain is going to whip him a new one, I believe. But if you have any Jets players, I wouldn't really recommend starting them this week. I don't feel like they're going to do that great.
I'm going to throat chop you.
Well, what do you think they're going to do?
I think they're going to lose, but I'm not going to openly say that to everyone.
Well, it's a fan. You got to be honest. You got to be honest with them. It's a fantasy channel. You can't have bias.
Yeah, we're totally losing this. But next week, Carolina Panthers. W, baby. Tyjae Spears for the Tennessee Titans is coming off an injury. It's a high ankle sprain, I think is what it was. He's coming back from injury. They're saying he's going to split backfield with Tony Pollard.
We know what that means.
Yeah, Tony Pollard's getting benched. Either way, he will be getting some points this week and from here on out. And if they do bench Tony, when they do bench Tony Pollard, Tyjae is going to be the guy. Pick him up. I feel like he'll get some points for you. At least do something, especially if you're struggling.
As a rookie, he came in looking great, man. Like, he was looking great. Only problem was, Derrick Henry was still in the equation a few years ago.
Yeah.
Once he got traded, they brought in Tony Pollard. Once again, he never really got a good start. But now, I mean, seems to me that Tennessee, they're probably looking to thread out Tony Pollard. He's getting a little bit older, and he's not old. Like, he's not out of his prime.
Right.
But Tyjae Spears, I mean, he's a great-looking young guy. His rookie season, he was a high prospect, and he just never got used. So I'm excited to see what he can do with the split snaps. I think he'll end up becoming the lead back over time, most definitely. Tony Pollard, if he does good, Tyjae Spears, if he does good, Tony Pollard probably get free agency this year. They'll move on from him.
I don't think he'll get picked up anywhere else. Even if he does hit free agency, he's not been doing too great this year.
No, He can pull it around. I mean, he did good last year. He's Tony Pollard. He's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Before I state this next pick, I want to speak out on some concerns. Yes, I know the Carolina Panthers suck. Yes, I know Bryce Young can't see over the O line. But hear me out. Before Jalen Coker got injured last year, he was great. The team finally got rolling. They were doing good.
Yeah,
After-
like week 18.
Yeah, well, it don't matter. They were looking good at the end of the season with Jalen Coker.
And they've not, let's be honest, they've won the last 2 games. They've not looked as bad as they did last year. You know, they're getting better. They're working on it. Kind of.
I think
I
Bryce
think
Young
Bryce
is-
Young got to go.
Yeah, I would try and get him just a little bit better. Maybe try and use him as some trade capital, maybe to the Raiders or something.
Ain't nobody want Bryce Young, man.
Maybe to
I think
maybe to the Cleveland Browns, because
yeah, they like quarterbacks over there, you know. Yeah.
but Jalen Coker, okay, he's on IR currently.
But
He's going to be coming back in a few weeks.
and
It's worth picking him up. He's on IR. You can stick him on your IR spot on your bench. Don't got to worry about it for a few weeks, right? When he does come back, you take him off. You can drop someone you don't want, or you can drop Jalen Coker if your team's a little bit better and you don't think you need him. I think he's going to be doing great when he gets back. He was doing great last year with Bryce.
I wouldn't say great, because Bryce Young sucks.
I think he's going to be.
But he's gonna do the best he can with what he has.
He's definitely going to split out the field a little bit. He's a better wide receiver than Leggett. Leggett was a little bit higher prominence last year, but Jalen Coker, their rookie seasons, Jalen Coker looks better, even though Leggett was kind of rated higher, so to say.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to develop, Jalen Coker, be good, but whenever he gets back, diversify that offense a little bit. Maybe get Teratoa McMillan a little bit. He hasn't got a single receiving touchdown yet. He gets catches. I mean, he does good. He can't find the end zone. And that's really hurting the rookie, Teratoa McMillan.
Rashard Smith, running back for the Kansas City Chiefs. He is technically, I guess, a backup, but they have been working him in. He's a good receiving running back. He's getting a lot of yards off of his carries and his touches. He's not getting very many touches, but he gets a lot of yards off of them. That's for sure.
Well, I would say Rashard Smith. He's more of a receiving back for what they're using him as. Last week he got 3 targets for 3 receptions, and it resulted 32 yards off of that. They've been using him as a receiving back more, and he's filling that role quite nicely. Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's looked better than Pacheco. Pacheco, of course, came off that injury from last year, and he hasn't really looked the same.
No, he
And
hasn't.
I don't know if he's going to keep that exact drive he had the first year, you know?
Yeah, Pacheco did really good that first year that they played him, but I don't think that he's going to keep that up anymore coming off that injury.
Yeah.
I feel like if Rashard Smith, I wouldn't say to go ahead and pick him up, but definitely
Keep an eye out for
keep
him.
an eye out for him.
Kansas City running back, probably 3rd string if I had to guess on here. Yes, 3rd string on here. As Kareem Hunt, like, what was number 1? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dropping on Isaiah Pacheco in the backup. So there's a chance Smith could get moved up to over Isaiah Pacheco, possibly.
Yeah.
How high is that possibility?
We're not sure.
We'll come to find out. For the Chicago Bears, a real good sleeper pick. I doubt you've even heard of this guy. If you have, it's great for you, because he might just be their latest addition. His name is, Kyle Monangai. If we pronounce that wrong, our deepest apologies. If we got it right, then heck yeah. Kyle Monangai, he's a rookie out of Rutgers. Only 5'8", 207, so I assume he's most likely probably a pretty big guy, like a power back. 207, that's kind of big for 5'8". But
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift, he fell off after the Eagles. Let's be real.
Yeah, he sure did. I mean, he didn't do bad that first year he was with the Bears.
He did okay last year, but he's not living up to who he was with the Eagles. Eagles, he was doing great, but he fell off.
Yeah, well, now he's playing for the Bears, so I'd be pretty sad too.
Yeah, I'd be pretty.
Yeah.
Come on, guy. He's been playing a lot more snaps. You know, he's been getting quite a few.
He's been in the game. He's been kind of quiet with the ball though. But with DeAndre Swift kind of falling off the wagon, I feel like it would. I wouldn't say pick him up, but watch him. Yeah, for sure.
One of these players are watches. The ones that we do recommend you pick up, once again, probably be Tyquan Thornton, Hassan Haskins.
Michael Carter for sure.
Thornton is for the Kansas City Chiefs, by the way, wide receiver. Haskins, running back, Los Angeles Chargers. Who'd you say?
Michael Carter, running back for the Cardinals.
Most definitely. He's probably taken him in your fantasy league. If so, tough luck. Tough titty, said the kitty.
We'll cut that out.
Mason Taylor for the tight end, or for the Jets, tight end. I would pick him up if you need one, because tight ends
They're hard to come by now.
they're hard to come by in this rough world we live in fantasy football. But he's been doing great. Rookie, doing great. And yeah, everyone else keep an eye out for. Kyle Monaghan, running back, rookie for the Bears. Keep an eye out on him. Been getting a lot of usage, but snap-wise, he's been in a lot of snaps, but he hasn't been getting the ball as much. But I have a feeling they're going to work him into the rotation, or at least try to.
All right, moving on. We got some predictions for you. Thursday night football, we got the Eagles and the Giants.
It's going to be a blowout.
Jackson Dart, he's good, but I don't think he's that good.
They're projecting 40 points over under odd on that game. Not going to be the highest scoring, but the Eagles, they're definitely going to get one. There's no ring around the rosy to that. Jackson Dart, I'm sorry. I know you beat Justin Herbert after you said practically, I'm going to take yo ho, and you kind of didn't. You never got Madison Beer's number, but he looked good.
Sure did.
It was definitely an impression, but not against the Eagles, I'm afraid.
Nah, afraid not. Broncos and Jets. All right, we're gonna speak realistic.
Our 9:30 game.
Yeah, 9:30 on Sunday.
Who's gonna be up to watch that one?
Nah, DVR. No.
Broncos and the Jets. You ain't gonna be up to watch it?
Not live. DVR in that. Anyways.
We all know who's gonna win that one.
Yeah.
Broncos projected minus 7.5. They're projected to kill them with a total over under 44 points. So they're probably gonna
That says 43.5, sir.
round it up.
43.5.
Round it up.
43.5.
The over under is that, so you can either go 43 or 44. Pick one.
Browns and Steelers. They got the winning team as the Steelers on this, minus 5.5. Over under 37.5. I think I'm gonna have to agree with that. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers are probably gonna take the Browns back.
DK Metcalf pop-out game, most likely. I can almost guarantee you a pick. DK Metcalf is going to get a touchdown this week. If I am wrong, whoever watches this is going to be like, you're stupid, buddy. Well, guess what? I think he's going to get one. And if he does, I'll be so overjoyed. Cardinals and the Colts. I think we all know how that one's going to go. The over-under, 48 points. We all know the Colts probably going to run it up.
Are we looking at the Colts as a playoff team this year?
Possibly. Daniel Jones,
Nobody
knew Danny Dimedrop was going to come out here and put up this kind of performance for the Colts.
Indiana Jones, okay, popping off out here.
I don't think, excuse me if I'm wrong, but I don't think anybody really knows what's going on with the Colts right now. They're 4-1. It's kind of like the Vikings from last year with Sam Darnold. It's like, except the only difference is Sir Dimedropper Danny is young. So if he can
If he keeps it up, I mean,
If he
that's
keeps it up, this would be
franchise
great.
QB.
This would be great progression and development for him.
Way better than Anthony Richardson.
And Giants fans, well, we all know what the Giants fans are.
They got Jackson Dart, man. They don't even care about anything.
I'm pretty sure they're very upset with how their
They got
coaching staff has been handling the team the last few years.
Yeah. Anyways,
They got rid of Saquon to pay Don Drop it, and then they get rid of him, and now he's 4-1 with the trashy Colts who couldn't even get a positive record last year.
well, they're obviously not trashy because they're 4-1.
They're not trashy anymore.
All right, moving on. We got the Rams and the Ravens.
Hold on, I want to add one more thing.
Dude,
Michael Pittman breakout here, man. He's averaging like close to 15 points a game in fantasy. Last year he was getting like maybe 6. He was lucky. He never got the ball.
it's Anthony Richardson for you, man.
And Joe Flacco too. I mean, they just didn't give Pittman.
Yeah, I'm Anthony Richardson. Hang on, I need a break.
Walk off. So not the good type of walk off game.
All right, Rams and the Ravens. This one could be.
I don't think Lamar Jackson's back yet, is he?
I have no idea.
I do not believe Lamar Jackson has come back. He's questionable. He's questionable to play.
All right. So if Lamar Jackson comes back, I'm picking the Ravens.
It says he's in doubt for week 6.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's looking more likely he's gonna miss his next game.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say with Lamar Jackson, Ravens got it. Without Lamar Jackson, Rams got it.
I'm saying either way. Matthew Stafford has been playing like a boss. Okay, he has been unstoppable this year. I think even if Lamar Jackson does come back, they're killing it. I think they're beating the Rams. They're beating the Ravens, not the Rams. The Rams are beating the Ravens. But Derrick Henry fell off on what happened with that. The Ravens just don't look the same as they did a year ago, and Matthew Stafford looks like he's finally wanting to go to the playoffs, maybe possibly the Super Bowl if he gets that lucky.
Yeah, maybe.
Now the over/under for that game is 44.5. And the Rams on here are -7.5, which means the public agree with my opinion.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not the general public. I think if Lamar Jackson plays, I think the Ravens may have a better chance of winning than that.
It's doubtful that he will play.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Seahawks versus the Jags.
Ooh, that one's going to be a shootout. Over/under is 48. And
Yeah.
it's the minus is only 1.5 for Jaguars.
Yeah, -1.5. I mean, it's going to be a good game. Definitely one to watch if you're Sunday.
Sam Darnold, he's been doing great with Jackson Smith and the Jigba.
I agree. I think the Seahawks are looking pretty good this year with Sam Darnold.
Cooper Kupp, he's been doing a little bit better.
Yeah.
But Jaguars, that's a team to look at. Maybe Trevor Lawrence. Maybe Trevor Lawrence is finally starting to get his butt into shape and becoming that generational talent of the quarterback that everyone thought he was when he came out of Clemson.
For sure.
So that would be a very interesting game. Surprisingly, both these teams are doing fairly well. Jaguars are 4-1, Seahawks are 3-2.
Yeah, they're kind of like a under the radar winning team.
Yeah.
Both of them are really.
Perhaps. I've been waiting for Trevor Lawrence to come out. I genuinely like Trevor Lawrence pretty good, so
Yeah.
maybe this will be the year. So many head coach changes, and
Yeah. Now they got Liam Cohen, I think.
he can't get established whenever you switch out your coaching staff so much. Cowboys versus the Panthers. It's projecting 50 points as the over/under, and it only has Dallas winning by -1.5. Meaning that's going to be a shootout,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a high-scoring game.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say Carolina's topping the dub on Sunday.
Okay, you go ahead and have that opinion. Cowboys taking that one.
We put $1 on it this time.
Yeah, we'll put it on I'm gonna take it back next Sunday.
Yeah. Next, we got the Dolphins and the Chargers. Now, the Dolphins are 1-4. They've only beat one team this year. I wonder who that could be.
Me too, you gonna tell me?
Yeah, it was the Jets. Anyways, Chargers 3-2. Chargers are taking home the win on Sunday, for sure.
Maybe not. It's got them projected kind of close. Only got -4.5 on that.
Chargers are taking home the win on Sunday.
But the over-under is only 45 points, so it won't be like super duper high scoring. I think the Chargers are definitely going to have some things to figure out with their, rotations, who they have coming in.
Absolutely.
But I would say they got very lucky to be able to figure that out against the Miami Dolphins, who looked definitely not stellar, to say the least. Chargers, they're taking that one home.
All right, Patriots and Saints.
Patriots, -3 points to win, or -3.5, sorry. The over-under on that is 46 points. So, once again, not going to be super duper high scoring, but it'll definitely be a good game.
Drake May, I think, is gonna.
Drake May's going to
Drake
look like
May's
Tom
gonna-
Brady.
yeah, Drake May's taking home.
It's going to be Tom Brady.
The funnest game probably this week: the Titans and the Raiders.
Who do you think's going to win that one?
I honestly have no idea, and I honestly don't care a bit.
We still got to make a projection, though, for the people. We got to make a pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Raiders.
The Raiders. Let's see. I kind of want to. I'm probably going to go with the Raiders too, just because Geno Smith at quarterback, not the worst thing in the world. Ashton Genty, he's probably going to have a good day with that Titans D line. Though I think the Raiders will probably take it too.
I know. Yeah.
Although I will say it's probably going to be a pretty close one.
Yeah, because they both suck.
They do suck horribly. As Cam Ward even said, we're ass.
Yeah.
49ers and the Buccaneers. We should probably get Tony down here. By the way, his dad is a huge 49ers fan, and Buccaneers are projected to win this one. Only -3 though, so it's going to be very close, and it's probably going to be a 50-50 to be
I
honest.
think it's going to be a great game to watch, no matter what. I really want the Bucs to take this one home this week, though. I want to see Baker Mayfield do good. He's been playing good football ever since he's been here, but with the Bucs this year, I think he's really got good chances of going far.
I think with Egbuka, star receiver. I at the beginning of the year, I actually knew, he was my sleeper player in the drafts, if you will. I knew he was going to be pretty good. And look how things have turned out. I love it. Anyways, Egbuka, star rookie. Then you got Chris Godwin coming back off injury. To be quite frank, he hasn't looked the best. Mike Evans hasn't looked the best either. But the thing is, it's a not fully healthy. It's a little bit banged up, but they got the whole squad back. The game's all back together.
Yeah, and the 49ers are in the complete opposite boat of that.
Rashad White, 49ers are banged to hell.
Yeah,
But Rashad White, he looked like a workhorse last game, so I think the Buccaneers are going to blow them out of the water, to be quite honest with you.
I agree. I really want the Bucs to take this one home, just for Baker Mayfield's sake.
You think they will?
I think they will. Bengals and Packers.
Bengals and the Packers.
Now, since Jake Browning is now gone,
They almost have the same record. They both only have 2 wins. So be it that the Packers have a tie.
with the frickin' Cowboys.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Anyways, Bengals and Packers. Joe Flacco's coming in Cincinnati. I feel like that's definitely going to change the game for the Bengals a lot. Either way, I think I still got Green Bay taking this one.
Yeah, it don't matter. Unless you got Burrow coming back behind that god-awful O-line. At this point, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's getting himself into. Joe Flacco is a poor, innocent little old man. His legs are gonna be like his health insurance probably dropped him as soon as they heard the news. He's gonna be banged up, but you know, I do think he will be a little. He'll be good. You got T Higgins and you got Jamar Chase and you got a guy who's been in the league for over a decade, so
Yeah.
he'll definitely give him some touchdowns. With that being said, Micah Parsons is going to run all over them. Good luck to you, Bengals, because the Packers is winning that. The over-under agrees with me heavily. Minus 14 for the Packers. And, well, about 45 points. I hate to say it's going to be a one-way affair, but that's probably how it's going to be.
Yeah, sorry, Joe. Sorry.
Joe Burrow kept that offense running like a well-oiled machine. Like he was having to go down to get touchdowns every drive last year. And
Joe Burrow.
Flacco is not going to be able to keep that momentum.
Joe Burrow is catching his own passes pretty much.
I was Lamar Jackson, buddy. I'm sorry. My favorite game of this week: Lions and the Chiefs.
Sunday Night Football, baby.
It's going to be a very close game. One of the highest scoring games this week projected. As the Chiefs winning minus 2.5, with the over/under being 53 points. Now, will the Chiefs win? Let's talk about that.
No, they won't.
Well, there's a chance. Mahomes he's doing better than last year. Last year, they were winning games, but it wasn't the same old Chiefs, you know? They're not airing it out quite as much.
No, well, they're kind of buns this year. So.
And this year, Mahomes, second ranked in fantasy. He's not been doing bad at all. They're not doing great as a team, which is what's killing them. Because the Chiefs, their winning success, it was all about team football. And now it feels like the Chiefs went Hollywood all of a sudden, and they know how to look cool, and they know how to be like the Dallas Cowboys almost in a way. Because no matter what, you're not escaping the Dallas Cowboys, even if we do have a losing record.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones stays on top of that media. Same thing as Travis Kelce is doing with Patrick Mahomes, Brendan Spears, and Taylor Swift. Britney Spears? No. Brittany Mahomes. That's his wife. A lot of people don't like her. I don't really have an opinion.
Alright. Next up.
Anyways, the Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs, Chris Jones just standing there when I was getting mad at him. So.
Well,
Their defense has not looked as... If they can't stop Trevor Lawrence and Jacksonville Jaguars, and God rest their soul trying to stop Jahmyr Gibbs.
That game had a great ending, though.
It did.
That was good football to watch. Bills and the Falcons.
Indeed.
Bills are winning that game. I don't really think we even got to talk about that very much. Falcons are not that great this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bills are totally taking
Michael Penix Jr. is not performing. He's not stellar. Penix. He's not erect in his play yet.
We cannot leave.
With that being said, the Bills are minus 4.5 to win the game. And over-under is about 50 points. So they're going to... It's saying it's probably going to be a little bit of a high-scoring game, but that's probably going to go one way.
Yeah.
Even though it's projected to be close, it's going to go one way. Let's be honest.
Let's be real. Falcons defense is about to get, belt to butt. Bears and Commanders. Jaden Daniels is back, so I got the Commanders taking it home over the Bears. Over under on that one is 50. I feel like that's going to be pretty one-sided.
What's
The Commanders are minus 4.5.
It's saying they're going to be close, but let's be honest. Caleb Williams looked like a sore thumb.
Yeah, well, it's because he chipped his fingernail last week.
Oh, yeah. His nail polish came off?
Yeah, his nail polish came off. He chipped his fingernail. He's been pretty sad about it ever since. Anyways, yeah, Commanders taking that home. For sure. Anyways, thanks for watching this week. Thanks for hanging out with us. If we told you something stupid, don't hold us to it.
Well, that's kind of their job to hold us to it.
Don't hold us to it.
They're going to hold us to it. If we mess up, we're going to get flamed soon.
Nobody's going to watch this anyways.
Yes, they will. Alright, see you guys. Remember, go back and watch who we said to pick up. They're going to do good. Bye-bye.